Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yoga Therapy made possible by UCLA Health's Integrative Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie, and I'm here to be your guide today as we explore the stress response and we practice ancient techniques that have proven now by Western medicine to bring about a sense of calm and peace and ease. So we're going to start in a seated posture, either on a chair or on a mat. If you're sitting on the mat, you can sit in hero's pose with the heels to the hips. You can sit on a bolster. You can come into Sukhasana or easy pose, or you can extend the legs straight out. So many choices right at the beginning of the practice. Let's start by using the body to help us come into the moment. Place the finger on the chin and slightly tuck it back so you have a lengthening in the back of the neck. Make sure the ears are right on top of the shoulders, shoulders on top of the hips, head on top of the heart. And from here, we're going to tuck the tail so that the pelvis slightly tilts forward. And this should feel very active now. If you're sitting on the chair, make sure your knees are on top of your ankles and both feet facing forward. We're using the body to build consciousness, using the body to come into the moment. Releasing all other moments and anything that happened before this moment. Dedicating the next half an hour entirely to yourself as best as you can. Come into stillness and quiet. And now bringing awareness to the breath that is never not here, the breath that we are all sharing equally, no matter where you are. This breath that connects us. And from here, we'll begin consciously breathing in and out through the nostrils, with the breath initiating in the abdominal region. With your inhale, pop out the chin like a turtle coming out of its shell. And with your exhale, reverse it, chin comes toward the chest. Continue on your own, linking mind to body via the neck, acknowledging that it is the breath that connects thoughts to somatic sensations in the body. Just gently rocking back and forth, releasing cervical spine in the neck, thoracic spine in the torso, and low lumbar spine, low back. A few more just like this. Last one. As you come back to the seated neutral posture. Bring the left hand to the side of the chair or down to the mat. With the right arm, reach it up. And with your exhale, we're going to reach toward the left, bending in the left elbow. Inhale, reach both arms up, tap at the top, and exhale, opposite side. Continue on your own, choosing a cadence and a speed. Opening up one side of the body as you squeeze the alternate side of the body. So there's a play of opposites here. Inhale, exhale, extension and flexion, left and right. Started with the front and the back. One more time on each side, ending with the reach toward the left as you return to the seated posture. With your next inhale, pinch the shoulders up toward the ears. Hold the pose and exhale. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, return to ease. 4, 3, 2, 1 as the shoulders drop. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze. And hold the pose, not the breath. Inhale here. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in between. Last one on your own. And rotating the shoulders now forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Heading in the opposite direction now. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. One more in this direction. As you return to the seated neutral posture. If you're sitting in Sukhasana with the legs crossed, with the ankles crossed, recross them the opposite way for balance. We're going to release the neck and the shoulders here with the option of using sound. We're going to go left and right and up and down with the neck. And again, you have the option here of using sound or just focusing on the exhale. The sound will come with the exhale, and it looks like this. Let's begin together. Inhale, chin comes toward the right. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, make the ah sound. Ah. Inhale, chin comes toward the left. Exhale, pursing the lips, making the oo sound. Ooh. Inhale, lift the chin up toward the sky. Here, making the E sound. E. E. Inhaling through the nostrils, the chin comes to the chest. And exhale, humming back to the center. Take a deep inhale. And sigh it out through the mouth. 2 more like this. Inhale. Ah. Inhale left. Ooh. Inhale up. Inhale, chin to chest. Humming. Take a deep inhale here and sigh it out. Last one, inhale. Ah. Ooh. E. Continue inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. Remember, the breathing is the most important part of the practice. And notice how you feel after just 12 minutes of connecting mind to body via the neck. Let's practice some cats and cows here. Here you have the option of staying on the chair, staying on the floor, or maybe coming to standing, entirely up to you. If you're standing, bend in the knee, place the hands on the thighs. And here we go. Inhale, lift the tail, arch in the low back, extend the chin. Exhale, reverse it, chin comes toward the chest. Continue on your own. With the inhale, the belly falls. And with the exhale, pulling the belly back. One more, just like this. Inhale, circle sweep, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold down. Hands can be on your thighs, below the knees, reaching toward the mat. Maybe the hands on the feet, wherever you are, the nod the head, yes, releasing stress and tension further from the neck. And then shaking the head, no, bringing same ear to same shoulder. All of this happening in the fold, which tends to make us feel safer. If you're standing, bend in the knee, everyone all together. Inhale, circle sweep, reach up. Press the palms together and exhale, hands at the heart. If you're standing, come to the side of the chair. Come to the right side, the left hand comes to the back of the chair. We're going to release the hip by bringing the right foot off of the ground. So if you're in the chair, you can clasp behind the hamstring. And let's rotate the right foot, the right ankle, left and right and left. Still consciously breathing. And now come into a hold. So we don't want this leg coming to the side or toward the center. We want to lift it straight up toward the armpit. Breathing in and out. Maybe if you're standing, bringing one finger to the chair, or maybe both hands come to the back of the right hamstring. Wherever you are, breathing in and out. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release. If you're standing, we're going to come to the opposite side. Hand comes to the chair. And if you're seated in the chair, you can already start by clasping the hands behind the left hamstring. Make sure that right foot is facing forward. And now let's rotate and release the left ankle. Left and right and left. And if you're standing, decide if you'd like to bring one finger to the back of the chair. If you're seated in the chair, maybe clasping the shin. Also standing. And once again, watch that placement. We want to lift that knee as close as we can to the armpit while you breathe. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release. Coming to in front of the chair if you're standing. And if you're in the chair, stay where you are. We're going to practice some sun salutations. With your next inhale, circle sweep, reach the arms up. With your exhale, swan dive, lead with the heart and come all the way down. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. Bend in the knees, circle sweep, reach up. Exhale, close the pose, hands at the heart. Take a deep inhale here and sigh it out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, follow the breath as you fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, inhaling, lift up. And exhale, close the pose. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Again, inhale, reaching, exhale, flex and fold. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold. Circle, sweep, reach up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Two more like this. Making the movement as fluid as you can. With the inhale, we extend. With the exhale, we fold. Here's a break, a gap, a pause. Last one on your own. exhaling, hands in front of the heart as you breathe in and out and feel the shift, the change, the heat that you've created, burning off stress hormones, releasing with every exhale. If you're standing, come to a seat on a chair, and we'll readjust, moving the flesh away from the sitting bones. We're going to do a release for the sciatic nerve. Let's start on the right side, extending the right leg so that the heel is on the ground. Hands resting on the thighs. With the inhale, you're going to point the toe, bring the chin to the chest. And with the exhale, lift the knee, lift the chin, and flex the foot. That is the posture. Inhale, point, and extend and arch. Exhale, lift the chin, lift the knee, flex the foot. Continue on your own. Inhale, pointing and curling. Exhale, lifting and flexing. Do a few more on your own. So we are flossing and gliding. And this is the preferred movement for nerve health. One more, just like this. Inhale, bowing. Exhale, lifting. And release as you return to the seated posture. And bring your awareness here to the left side, comparing it kindly to the right. And notice if one feels longer, shorter, tighter, warmer, the same, more presence, less presence. As we go to the other side, extend the left leg, flex the left foot, hands rest on the thigh. With your inhale, point the left toe, arch the back, chin to chest. With your exhale, lift the knee up, flex the foot. That is your posture. Inhale, flex and point and curl. Exhale, flex and lift. That includes lifting the chin. Continue on your own. One more, just like this. And release as you return to the seated posture. And now you have the option of staying on your chair or coming down to the ground. We're going to practice a little bit for the low back and the hip here. So if you're on the mat, keep the knees bent. And if you're on the chair, sitting up as straight as you can. Let's bring the hands to the hamstrings if you're seated on the mat. If you're on the chair, keep the hands on the thighs. With your inhale, lift the right foot off of the ground. And with your exhale, come down. Switching, inhale, left foot comes up, and exhale down. Continue on your own. One more time, each side. Sitting up as tall as you can, and come back to the center. For our next round, you can continue to alternate side, which is good, or you can lift both off of the ground at the same time, which is also good. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as the feet come down. Continue on your own. Soft gaze, looking straight ahead. One more like this. And return to neutral, taking a rest. We're going to come into a hold next. So you can decide if you're on the chair, lifting one leg at a time and holding for 3 breaths before you alternate. If you're seated on the mat, you can lean back, extending the toes, balancing on the tailbone as you breathe in and out. And one last option here is to extend the legs. These are boat pose variations. Wherever you are, breathing in and out, balancing. And make sure you are breathing. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release. Coming back into ease. We'll try to balance one more time. Balance postures are really good for memory issues. We're practicing balance here so that we will have more balance off of the mat outside of the practice. So either lifting one leg at a time if you're on the chair. You can even do this on the mat if you like, holding for 3 breaths, or leaning back, grabbing onto the hamstrings, lifting both legs off, both feet off of the mat, or extending the legs. Wherever you are, let's practice diaphragmatic, smooth breathing. Pressing the tongue to the roof of the mouth helps here. Engaging the fascia. Wherever you are, take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, release. Extending the legs if you're on the mat. Here's our forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep, reach up. And exhale, hinge at the hip as the hands reach toward the floor, reach toward the feet. Remembering that the hands can rest above the knee, below the knee, maybe grabbing onto the feet. Beautiful C shape in the spine. In our seated embryo pose, a posture of new beginnings. Breathing. Slowly tuck the chin to the chest as you roll all the way up. We'll practice one more pose here, Matsyasana or fish pose. Grabbing onto the side of the chair or the side of the mat, you're bringing the shoulder blades together back behind you. Lifting the chin is an option only if it causes no stress. Make sure you're breathing, opening the chest and the heart, increasing circulation. If you're on the chair, you can extend the legs long or keep them bent. Both options are correct. And if you're on the mat, you can bend in the elbow, bring the back of the head to the mat, palms face each other, elbows to the mat, lifting the leg, breathing in and out, shoulder blades come together. So we get a sense of expansion in the chest and the heart. Breathing as smoothly as you can. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release. If you're on the mat, come into a final resting pose. If you're on the chair, make yourself a little more comfortable. Let's flip the palms up toward the sky in a gesture of receiving. If you're on the mat, let the feet fall away from center. There's still a slight tuck in the chin, either seated or lying down, so that you get a sense of lengthening in the back of the neck. So we did a lot of releases today for the neck, for this very special area. All communication from the brain and to the brain happens via this bridge, if you will. Also our center of speech. Also the thyroid, parathyroid muscle glands are here. Also digestion, eating happens through here. Release tongue from the roof of the mouth. Release upper teeth from lower teeth. As you rest in stillness and quiet for the next minute or so, keeping your focus as best as you can, using the power of the mind to stay in the moment. When we are in the present, we are reducing stress hormones. When we are in the present, we tend to be happier and make less mistakes. When we are in the present, we get an upregulation of the feel-good hormones. It requires effort and time and scheduling. Take a moment here in gratitude for carving out this time in your day for self-care. If you're lying on the mat, roll over onto one side. It doesn't matter which. Slowly tucking the chin to the chest as you roll up into a seated posture. Ending where we all began, but different. Bringing the hands by the side of the body with your next inhale, circle sweep, reach them up. Press the palms together, exhale, bring the thumbs to your forehead and repeat the words. Kind thoughts. Bring your thumbs to your mouth and repeat the words. Kind words. And bring your thumbs in front of the heart. Repeating the words, kind intentions. Bring the chin to the chest as you bow to the wisdom of the heart. One last opportunity to release tension in the neck. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, slowly return to the seated neutral posture. Teacher me honors and bows to and respects the teacher in each one of you. Namaste.